Hello everyone, this is PNG Tonight. Thank you for joining us. Coming up in tonight's program, some positive news for Papua New Guinea as an investment destination. French oil and gas explorations company Total expresses confidence and commitment here. The new tourism minister plans to walk the Kokoda Trail and climb Mount Wilhelm as part of a major initiative to boost tourism. And NCDC moves to all of Port Moresby's waste from markets into useful fertilizers for farming. A major confidence boost for Papua New Guinea as a country to invest and do business in. French oil and gas explorations company Total, which is also into petrol retail operations here, says it is here for the long haul. At a joint news conference in Port Moresby today with Prime Minister Peter O'Neill, Total Chief Executive Officer Patrick Poyane expressed optimism of a turnaround in world prices for our export commodities. In the meantime, he told all who were there it is time to prepare for when prices bounce back. Here is part of that conference.
We are very positive. It's one of the key projects for Total. We are the number 2 in the LNG industry worldwide. We are very strong in the Middle East. We have many plants in the Middle East, in Qatar, in Oman, in Yemen. We are also building 2 plants in Australia, one in Queensland, one in Darwin. I visited it yesterday as well. And so Papua New Guinea will be another piece of our network of LNG plants. And from that perspective, I can tell you it's very high in the strategy of the company, of Total. And we are dedicated to PNG. And I can tell you also that Mr. Prime Minister welcomes us and is making all what he can to help us to establish our project. We know it's important in Papua New Guinea to take into account the community, to work with communities. Total has a long experience in many countries, in Africa, in Asia as well, to deal with communities. Here I know that it's the land is something very special, and we have to deal with the landowners, to inform them, to be transparent, to take care also of their concern, to answer to all their questions, and to be able to bring them also some benefit from the project, beyond, of course, what we would deliver to the government. So I think it's on our tradition to work like that. Total is a major, is number 3, 4 major oil and gas global company. We are the only one who has no resource in France. We have developed this worldwide company by going outside of our country in partnership and developing partnership. And we want here again in Papua New Guinea to have the opportunity to demonstrate all our strength. And the first step will be, as you said, to establish, because we are not only producing gas, selling it, but also we are a retail marketer for gasoline in many countries. We have one of the largest network in the world, and we have decided to establish a network of retail stations here in Papua New Guinea. I will have the chance to inaugurate the first one, but we plan to build 15 before the end of 17. So you should see Total on the gasoline petrol station, and it's important because it's a link between our company and the customers. So the customers will have the opportunity to see what Total means. I'm sure that we will give good services, and if you have to complain, you will complain to my colleagues here in charge of the petrol station. But we want to establish a good service, a good network, and again, it's the image of the company which is important. We also will build the gas plant in the Gulf province near the Purari River. Yeah, I'm right. Purari River near the community. So there will be some investments done in the Gulf province where will be quite a lot of investments, by the way, 3,000 workers probably there, and also in Cochin Bay, and a pipeline between the Gulf province and Cochin Bay, an offshore pipeline mainly 300 kilometers. You know, this is the advantage to have a global company like Total. We have a long-term view. When you invest in LNG projects, it's for 20 years. We know that during 20 years we'll have lows and highs, but we are able to decide to invest even if the prices are low today, because we know that the price will recover. So we have the financial capacity, and we have also this medium and long-term vision. In the energy business, you need to have this vision, and you need to. And the best investments, I will tell you, are generally when the prices are low, because when the prices are low, the costs are lower. And if you invest when the costs are low, then you will make more benefit for the state of PNG and for Total, of course.
Mr. Patrick Poiane, the Chief Executive Officer of Total, talking to reporters at a news conference in Port Moresby today. Coming up after the break, the new tourism drive by TPA, the new minister determined to sell PNG potential.